Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Football Manager 2017. And the last match for us was a humbling experience, losing 2-4. Now, this was to a better team and an away game on top of that. And this was a team that was ranked to be one of the top teams in our league. And the next match we'll have will be home, which will give us a little bit of an advantage. But we take a look at our schedule upcoming here. We're going to have a lot of back-to-back matches here, a couple matches a week coming up. And as a result, I've instituted some changes to our training. So I've given us an extra rest day before the match, as well as turning down the intensity of the training in these 2 weeks here to make sure our guys have plenty of rest so that we're not too worn out with these matches. That being said, just taking a look at some other things that are going on, we're going to have one of our players ineligible for the next game. And we already have the injuries that have been around or persisted for some time now. And let's go ahead and take a look at our competition here. So it's Charlton. And they are currently in 5th place. And I think we were in 4th after losing that game. And let's see what they're predicted. Ooh, they're predicted to finish 1st. So this is going to be a pretty good team. I think the team we played last time was predicted to come in 3rd or something like that. So this team is predicted to be even better than that team. So I expect another possible drumming here. So tactics-wise, we could stick with the tactics we used against the previous team. The problem with that is Charles Cook, the guy that's ineligible, is part of our sub-rotation for this strategy. So we could go more defensive turtle and see if we can prevent some goal scoring against us. So I'm going to probably have to change around this strategy because it's been a while since I've used it. So we'll come in there, and then we're just going to have to come through and make sure that everything is set up properly. So let's see our subs. So we have McGuire is in the center. We have Kane Hemmings. We have Wes Thomas. We have Johnson is one of our subs, and I'm assuming Johnson is going to be... We're not playing Ledson. That seems like kind of a mistake. That is a mistake. All right, Ledson is going to be our starter. And... where is... I have a feeling by doing that, we've actually made somebody here... Like, a lot of our usual subs are not here. So, Taylor usually is a replacement as a striker. So, we're probably going to want to keep him around. Yeah, Tyler Roberts and Ryan Taylor, who we have as a sub. But I think I would rather have Surcombe or Surcombe, or however you pronounce this guy's name. Never have figured that out. We maybe replace... Oh, I must have clicked on our wrong person. There we go. All right, you know what? I'll just do it this way. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so let's just check our subs here. So we have our goalie sub. Thomas and Hemmings have Tyler Roberts as the sub. And we can also sub in Johnson if we want to, if we're really needing it, although Johnson isn't that great in the position. For McGuire, we can either sub in Crowley, and that's about it. As far as Ledson goes, though, this is where I'm starting to think maybe Johnson isn't the best sub for us, because is there a place that he can play? Not that I see, and Crowley is probably our better sub. So the biggest problem with this strategy is that Johnson doesn't really have anywhere to go on the field because he's more of a winger. I mean, we could still have him sub in and be on a side here, but I'm not sure. I mean, Johnson is by far and away the better skilled player. All right, well, in any case, we have got McDonald, who is another. So we have 3 midfielders here, but we don't even have that many midfield positions, so that doesn't make very much sense. So we've got Martin. Probably I'd need Ruffles. Let's just take a look at our defenders here. So we've got Phil Edwards, who can be replaced by Aaron Martin and Tom Beedling. And Tom Beedling is in the sub lineup. And then we have Dunkley, who can be replaced by Martin and Beedling. We have Nelson, who can be replaced by Martin and Beedling. And on the left, though, we again have Martin and Beedling. And then over here, it would be Ruffles. I kind of want to bring Ruffles in. He's not one of our current subs. And I feel like we just have too many midfielders here, especially McDonald. I don't feel like we have much of a place for him. So, for instance, McDonald isn't really that great of a sub comparatively. Like if we look down the list, Crowley's a better sub than he is. And we don't have him in the lineup either. And then if we come here, yeah. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to replace Johnson with Crowley, just because I think Crowley is the better positional player for a sub. And then I want to bring Ruffles in rather than McDonald. That is unfortunate, though. I really like Johnson and how good of a player he is. But I just feel like there's not very many positions he can play as a sub, whereas Crowley can play pretty much everything that's out here for the most part. And our other great sub for the midfield is here. And then we have Tyler Roberts as our backup striker. You could argue that we don't have another striker beyond that. Like, for instance, if we were to replace Wes Thomas, we don't have a strong striker replacement after that. But, all right, well, it is what it is. And I think I'm going to take the team as it is right now. So, instructions-wise, we're going defensive structured. We're exploiting the middle, play out defense, work the ball into the box, dribble less, shorter passing. A lot of this is about the fact that we're kind of a narrow stance with our midfield. All right, well, I think that's good to go. I'm happy with this setup. I'm going to go ahead and save this as my B selection because it's been a while since we've updated it. Another thing I just want to check really quickly, do we have corners set up properly? So it doesn't appear I do. Well, no, it looks like partially I have this set up. The main thing that I think I feel is missing is that. And we'll do the same thing on the left. So we're just going to take our striker, put them in the box, and then we'll take one of our remaining midfielders and put them up there. We could even go further into the box with one of our strikers and be more aggressive. But I think this is probably fine. And that looks good. And then on defense, I felt like this is a little needs improvement. So put that guy in and that guy in the box like that. And then on the right, we'll be putting you there and you there. Let's bring our midfielders out, actually. There we go. So we mostly have defenders here. And then let's take a look at the other side. So if I can put a defender closer to the box, I'd rather do that. There we go. Then there. Okay, that looks good to me. All right. I'm pretty pleased with that situation. So, okay, yeah, where we go. And just make sure we have set piece takers. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the tactics set up. We're going to go more defensive here and see if this strategy works against a great team like we'll be facing. Let's continue. All right, let's see what we got in the inbox here. Post-match analysis. Okay, don't really care. Continue. More stuff in the inbox. Don't care. Scouting report. So they go with 4-4-2. Although there is an injury. I'm assuming that's what the little cross here means. At least that's my assumption. I don't know what else that means. Okay, whatever. So they're good at making decisions, but they have a lot of goals against. All right. Let's continue here. Interesting thing is we have yet to have a draw, I think, all season, even though there was times where it was predicted to be a draw. All right, we're progressing through the days. Oh, I missed that email. I'll be looking at it here in a second. So it's an under 18s match. I don't really care. Let's continue. Just trying to progress to our next match. All right. What's in the inbox? Okay. Oh, okay. So they won a first round of a cup. Good for them. Don't care. I'm controlling the main squad here. I don't care about the under 18s or the under 23s. With as many injuries as those teams have had, I'm surprised they even do all that well. Okay, we've got pre-match analysis. So they won their last match. Looks like they had a lot more shots on goal than their opponent. And a lot of them were very accurate shots. So we're going to have to be wary of that. Okay, let's go on to the next message here. I don't care. Let's continue. Let's continue here. We don't have much in the budget for a lot of things. Okay, more unders 18 things. Pre-match stuff. They're, again, telling me the same kind of things that they always tell me. So we've got defensive. They want us to switch to control. I'm not doing that. They want me to stick to positions. They're telling me about match fitness. They want to work ball in the box. We're already doing that. And then close down more. Let me actually take a look at our tactics just really, really quick here. Close down more might actually be the right call. I mean, get stuck in might be the right thing. I don't see where the close down more option is. Oh, yeah, we're already on that. Close down more. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. And then we have, do we want to play more aggressive with our tackling and risk the fouls? Because this is a good team, and we want to maybe play a more physical game against them. I'll do that. And it suggests stick to positions, but I'm going to ignore that. So we'll get stuck in here. And transfers and contracts. So transfers are as requested. I've completed my fortnightly report regarding transfer and contract decisions. See below for a summary. All right, needs to increase his playing time. All right, so these are people that I'm assuming, putting on the loan list. So I'll tell them to go ahead and do that. These are not people that are part of my main squad. They're probably under 18s or 23 squads. All right, let's continue here. Okay, more things in the inbox. All right, so okay. If they have any chance in this difficult match, they're going to have to keep it tight against a recently relegated Charlton, another team that was relegated from the league above, and hope they can snatch a goal on the break. So they're not giving us much chance here. And what do we have here? I've compiled the competition stats for recommend players as part of Check Grade Trophy assignment. Okay. Okay, I had a chat with Wes Thomas earlier today, and the player wants to discuss his lack of first-team soccer. He's about to get a first-team match. After meeting with the coaching staff, I have advised to suggest telling the player he isn't playing because Keen Hemming is in such recent form. Thomas has indicated that he may be willing to have a chat with one of the senior squad members in order to attempt to resolve the situation. All right, so Thomas wants to talk to a senior player. So we'll have Lundstrom go talk to him. You want to see me? Wes Thomas is complaining about a lack of first-team football. Can you have a word to try and get him to get his head down and earn a place? I think the advice of a teammate will do a lot of good here. Thanks. Okay, part of the captain's duty is to help look after the blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's say that. Okay, I'm willing to try. That made him have a good morale there, probably just because I have given him responsibility and he likes that idea. Okay, Lundstrom unable to resolve Thomas's unhappiness. John Lundstrom has informed me that, okay, blah, blah, blah. You've asked, okay, well, you know what? We tried. If Wes Thomas is going to be an ass about it, where is he morale-wise? I mean, we're seriously about to give him playing time, but he's not going to be a regular member of the squad because there's somebody way better than him on the team. So he can be a little difficult if he wants, but he's not going to be our prime player here. I don't care. I mean, I could speak to him myself. But I don't know if that's going to really help. We'll try, because it can't get much worse. I'm not very happy with the little playing time I've received since signing. I really would have expected better. Okay, I want my players to show a desire to play regularly, but you're going to need to prove that you deserve your chance. Okay, yeah, we'll say this. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I mean, no disrespect by saying this, but I think I've earned a chance to play here already. If we disagree about that, it might be time I start considering moving on. Yeah, all right. All right. Well, I don't know what to say to him here. Um, I can't really lose him because he's like my best sub in the striker position. But if he's going to be an ass about it, all right, let's put it this way. If we look at him, he's 29 years old. He doesn't really have much potential here to be better. He's not a bad player, but he's not going to be any better than he is now. And Hemmings, who's the number one striker, is 22 years old and has huge amounts of potential. So is he going to get the starting position when we only play one striker? No. So screw him. Um, where we must respond? Oh, oh, we were in the middle of this. Yeah. Okay. Let's not let this escalate too much. You're just going to have to be patient, I'm afraid. You'll get your chance eventually, and you're going to have to make it count. Hmm. I'm just going to be blunt with him. I'm your head coach. You got to respect my decisions. You're getting nowhere with this, so let's finish the discussion there. I'm not happy. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, well, screw you. Let's continue. I mean, I get where he's coming from. He's 29 years old. He expects to start, but on our team, he's not the top dog, and he has to understand that. All right, not ready for a fitness test yet. Okay, so we have a little bit more time here to wait for him, but he is getting better. Let's continue. And it's time for the match preview. Okay, so we got our setup. We're going to be doing our defensive turtle here. All right. Everything is good to go. Wes Thomas, you're going to get playing time. And as a result, I think you have... Hemmings has really poor morale here, and I wonder if it's because of the spat with Wes Thomas here. Kind of pisses me off, but... Oh. We're going to have to take that. There we go. Submit team. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to promise him something he's not going to get. I mean, he's there in case we have an injury or something, and as a sub. He doesn't get subbed in all that often because Hemmings is a player that is, usually not that tired at the end of the games. And, I mean, it depends. It's situational. All right, well, in any case, we're expected to lose here. And I'm not going to talk to you. All right, continue to instructions. They do have an injured player out there. Let's apply advice. So we'll be tightly marking a couple players. What are the stats of some of their players like? Oh, so they don't have a particularly quick striker there. Ooh, that guy's fast, though. All right. Those are the guys that scare me the most, the guys with a lot of foot speed. All right. We'll try and... let's do that. Okay, they're ready to go. Let's start the match. All right. We've got our defensive setup here. And hopefully we can keep things calm. This guy's fumbling the ball quite a lot there. I wonder if that's their injured guy. Let's double check here. So opposition. Oh no, see, that's in their subs. Okay, so I misread that. All right. Good opportunity here. Ooh, off the post. Unfortunately, they clear it. So we're going to be having a throw in here. That was a very good opportunity there. Just unfortunately, it was off target. Wow, we already have a bunch of shots on goal. I almost wonder if me talking to him just made the situation worse. All right. Nelson finds it back in the net. Wow, okay. Another early goal. I'm not sure if we'll maintain the lead, but we've got the right strategy to try and hold them off at the very least. So we've got another free kick here. It bounces around a little bit, and Nelson's there to put it in the back of the net. Fantastic goal. Very pleased with that result. Oh, they just cleared it. We're going to get to it, though. Lundstrom has it. To Ledson, to Thomas. Thomas has to get rid of it, though, because he's closed down on. All right, Maguire has it. Back to Ledson, to Lundstrom. Maguire to Thomas. Thomas back. Hemmings is offside, so fortunately can't make anything happen with him. All right, well, we're keeping possession here. Matter of fact, possession has been very good for us. Maguire has a chance for Hemmings. Hemmings was offside. Yeah, I kind of noticed he was offside a lot there. But it was a good opportunity. Just unfortunately... Ooh, we got a free kick on our side. That is errant. All right, well, that's good. I haven't seen the crosses myself, so I don't know if that's a change we should take or not. There's a cross, but there was nobody on their team there, and we managed to pop it out. Here comes another chance here. All right, there's that Holmes guy that we were warned about. Oh, man, long-range shot that just bent in there. I mean, the hook on this shot is just... So to Foley, and then Foley just has... I wonder if that deflected off of somebody, but looked like it had a nice hook on it, even if there was no deflection. All right, there's the half. So they did even it up. I will be happy with them, though. Tell them to keep it up. Let's start the second half here. So we had some good opportunities, and we did maintain possession. We had that guy just really had a fantastic shot. I mean, these are very skilled players here. So, all right, we get a foul against the opposing team. They've actually fouled us quite a lot, even though we're playing the stuck-in strategy. All right, let's see what we do here. A little bit of a pass there. Lundstrom. Lundstrom's being closed down on. Another foul. I don't think it's going to be a card, so we've got another free kick here. Decent range, so this is going to be tough. Well, it looked like it was on target, so can't complain there. All right, well, the game's going pretty quick here. I'm going to keep an eye on Lundstrom. He's pretty tired. I mean, he did have an injury in the last game. We have a yellow card against the opposing team. They are really racking up fouls. We're at the 60-minute mark. I'm going to let things go a little bit longer here. Oh, okay, Lundstrom just got a card. All right, so we have a free kick. Once this resolves, I'm probably going to make a sub. All right, pop it out. Oh, no. This is bad. Fox is going to have a cross chance here. Ooh, good deflect. Okay. That's a good opportunity maybe to do the sub. So this is kind of an early sub, but Lundstrom has a card, and I'm hoping he's not going to get suspended as a result of that card. But we can get a fresh set of legs out here and help out in the midfield with defense. So I'm going to get... I'm actually not sure. Is Crowley or Circumbe the better player? I mean, it's saying he is now, but to be honest with you, it's probably because of the strategy we have. So if we do center midfielder and in support, that should be a little bit better. And deep lying playmaker, let's actually switch to a defense strategy with Ledson, just so that we can kind of hold on to things. If we can get a draw, that's something, right? And a team that's expected to beat us. So let's switch up our strategy a little bit and go more defensive here. And otherwise, I think we're pretty good. That's going to be the sub I make. So we're getting somebody out there that has a card, so we don't run into trouble there. And we're getting a nice fresh set of legs. We're changing our strategy up a little bit. Are they sending out their injured player? No. Okay. There is an injury. Other team. All right. We've got our fresh legs out there. McGuire has another free kick. All right. There is an injury out there. He is playing on it. So it's not serious enough that he had to be pulled. We get tackled there, unfortunately. Oh, no. This is an open break. Eastwood manages to deflect it. Good job, but it's going to be a corner kick. All right. Hopefully we can... Yeah, there we go. Knock it out. Now, unfortunately, they're going to get a cross chance here. But we just deflect it and knock it out for a throw-in. Rather it be a throw-in than a cross any day. Okay, what time are we looking at? Almost the 70-minute mark. We've got a free kick there. Just pop that out, but we're going to have a cross. Hemmings gets there, though. Manages to break it up. We're going to lob it ahead, but Thomas ran too far forward. We are able to pop it out, though. I want to see the situation here, though, with tiredness. It's still looking not too bad, so I'm going to just go back to the field and let the game play out here. All right, so... Again, a draw here would be fantastic. It would be our first draw, and I'd actually like to see that. Again, some points is better than no points. Okay, we got a lob forward. Hemmings could get to it, but I think the goalie's going to beat him. We do have a great opportunity here for a lob shot, but it was a little off target. That was a very bold attempt. All right, we're starting to get tired here with a couple players. Ledson is definitely getting tired. I'm going to let it go a little bit longer, but not much longer. Like, that's probably fine. Let's go into our tactics here. And Ledson has been playing a pretty good game, but I think it's time for him to come out. And we have Crowley that's able to come in and take his place. Now, Crowley is better as an advanced playmaker, but I think I'm going to keep him in this defensive role that he's currently in. Yeah, let's keep him in that defensive role. And that's going to be, I think, the only sub. I don't think it's a good idea to sub any of these guys. I might think about subbing Dunkley here for Martin, get him out, just to get some fresh legs out there in the defense. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. So Martin, come on in. I don't think we're going to need anything else. Now, Martin doesn't have good match sharpness, so that might be somewhat of a bad call. But all right, let's go ahead and do that. We'll confirm the subs. And now it's time to just hold on to what we've got here and hopefully get ourselves a draw here against a more skilled team here. Ooh, that guy's pretty fast. You know, they have made subs. Let me take a look at my opposition here real quick and see if we have any advice for these guys. Let's confirm those changes. It won't apply for this play, obviously, but it'd be nice if we got something going here. So we've got the play turned around. Thomas is out there with the ball, and we've got McGuire to Sercombe. I'm just going to continue to pronounce his name that way. I don't care if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Good tackle there, but we did manage to recover it, though. Very aggressive pass up to Thomas. Okay. Ooh, Thomas has got an opportunity here. He's going to take it, but it goes off the post. They have to clear it for a throw-in. So we're very much putting pressure on them, even though we're going to have a more defensive style. And we are controlling possession still, which is great. It means we can slow things down and give ourselves an opportunity for the draw here. So we've got our added time. And it looks like the match is about winding its course here. We've got only a little bit of time left. We have possession here. As long as we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. That's kind of stupid at the last minute here, but there's the timer. And we managed to get a draw with a match against a tough opponent. You know, I'm pleased with the overall performance. The players have upset the odds and achieving the result. Tell them how proud we are. So I'm definitely going to be passionate about this. Everybody thought we'd be beaten today. Well done for proving them wrong. So, you know, some people are into it. I am concerned about our striker situation here, but let's go ahead and go on to the post-match analysis. So, let's have the assistant talk about that. And again, exciting that we can get a draw in a match that we were expected to lose. And it seemed like the defensive strategy was the right call there. On the other hand, maybe it wasn't. All right, well, let's go ahead and leave the match here. And I think that's going to be a good point to wrap up the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.